Nobody wins when the family feels.
Crime that police say didn't take them long to solve. Just before 1:30 Tuesday morning, Milwaukee police officers arrived at this gas station near 7th and Keefe for a reported shooting. The victim, a 17-year-old boy, was taken to the hospital and later pronounced dead. Because of this surveillance camera, police had a good idea of what happened. They included these stills in the criminal complaint, first showing who police identified as 22-year-old Daquan Jenkins secretly handing a gun to 19-year-old Bruce Davis, before police say Davis, Bennett, and a fourth man in the blue sweatshirt opened fire on the red Kia as it pulls away. The still even captures a muzzle flash.
September. You said that you got your tattoo at the end of August. You hit on his hand in September. If you really want to talk, you let me know if you want to talk. And what that would mean to me is you saying that that's you on your own Facebook page. There's not much to talk about if we can't get past you. Not even owning up to your own Facebook page, which, by the way, we had to find. You told us you didn't have a Facebook page. You said pinky finger. How your pinky finger nail bed is short like that.
I'm being 100% honest with you. But you know what I mean? I'm willing to work with you guys on this case. You ain't like other situations too.
That's fine, but I know where you're going with that. I don't know what you're talking about specifically.
Like, basically, like, if I tell you guys like what someone did, you guys come to that person, are you guys telling them like who said this and what it look like?
You mean a situation that's separate from this?
Yes.
Yesterday, family, we dropped part 1 of a Milwaukee man going to jail after witnessing his brother lose his life at a local gas station. If you saw part 1, you saw he was the driver in the vehicle that got struck, and he took his brother to the hospital, which led to his arrest. Now he ended up getting set free because one man gave authorities everything plus more, and all it took was some Doritos, a hot pocket, a Sprite, and 6 cigarettes. Today you're going to have the luxury of hearing this statement in its entirety. But first, remember, I don't give you no angle. I just give you the story. So with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We'll jump right to it. Now, in case you don't know, this incident happened on November 1st, 2022. 2 weeks ago, the 4th individual who was held responsible was sentenced. That was a man who wasn't identified to the public. Check this news clip out, just 30 seconds, and see if you can see the obvious.
Officers arrived at this gas station near 7th and Keefe for a reported shooting. The victim, a 17-year-old boy, was taken to the hospital and later pronounced dead. Because of this surveillance camera, police had a good idea of what happened. They included these stills in the criminal complaint, first showing who police identified as 22-year-old Daquan Jenkins secretly handing a gun to 19-year-old Bruce Davis, before police say Davis, Bennett, and a fourth man in the blue sweatshirt opened fire on the red Kia as it pulls away.
That unidentified man was Jermichael Jordan, one of the 4 people who was out there, and in fact, he was one of the leaders, a man who acted like he owned a record label and run the West Keefe area in Milwaukee, which is where this incident took place at the Mobile gas station on 7th and Keefe. And to be real, them boys just had a free body. They was tweaking. Other than a few words, it wasn't no real threat. Now all their probation officers identified them, but Jermichael gave the false testimony. And on top of that, he had guns showcasing in his Instagram and Facebook, which showed his hands and his tattoos on his hands, which placed him there. And after that, it was a wrap, plus the snacks. And for his cooperation, on the first week of February of 2024, Jermichael received 20 years in prison. Check out his statement.
Yeah.
Alright.
Are you like 2, 3 seconds?
Start with 1. You see how bad the room gets smoked.
And everything I'm saying as well as everything you are saying to me.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Do you read and write English?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to talk about why you got arrested, okay?
Sure.
But obviously you are under arrest, so we have to read you your rights, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you ever had them, well, you got arrested in the past, you've had them read you.
Mm-hmm.
My partner's gonna give you a card, okay? You can follow along if you want. He'll read them right off the card verbatim, and then if you have any questions, you don't understand any of it, just ask us, alright? We'll slow it down and explain it.
My second card is kind of stuck in there, so maybe you won't read
I
all
have an
words.
extra one.
Do you have extra?
That's fine.
I got an extra.
Alright. So the card states the state of Wisconsin Department of Justice, constitutional rights. Further states, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and to have a lawyer present with you during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at public expense before or during any questioning if you so wish. If you decide to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop the questioning and remain silent at any time you wish, and the right to ask for and have a lawyer at any time you wish, including during the questioning. Flip to the back side. The back side states waiver. Ask the question, do you understand each of these rights?
Yes, sir.
Realizing that you have these rights, are you now willing to answer questions or make a statement?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So Mike, you seem cool with us. If you want to have a cigarette at any point, feel free, okay? I can't let you keep the lighter, but you can you
I
can
understand that.
open it up and smoke as many as you want, alright?
Yes.
So what we need to talk about is an incident that happened November 1st of this year, okay?
Mhm.
It happened about 1:30 in the morning at a gas station on 7th Street. 3510 North 7th Street.
You said what day?
On November 1st. It was a Tuesday. So today's what, the 23rd, right? So it would have been just the first day of this month.
I was in Texas. This is crazy.
You were in Texas?
Yeah, on the tour. Everything is on social media.
What days were you down in Texas?
We left Milwaukee on the 29th.
Of
October.
October? Okay, when did you come back to Milwaukee?
November 15th.
And there's no way that you were in Milwaukee on November 1st.
No, man.
Okay.
I got lots of proof.
Okay. Before we were talking about your family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your brother, you got 3 brothers, D'Angelo, Jeffrey, and Justin.
Yes, sir.
Are any of them like twins to you, or is it just like you? Like,
Jeffrey and Justin are twins.
okay, but you don't have a twin or anything like that? Okay. I'm gonna show you a photograph, alright?
Mm-hmm.
And the only point of this interview is that I need you to be honest about some stuff that happened, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And to help yourself out in this, because I want you to realize that this is more of an opportunity than anything, alright?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Do you remember being in that gas station?
No, ma'am. What gas station is
So
that?
this is the gas station. It's at 3510 North 7th. So is that like 7th and Keith?
Hmm?
About like 7th and Keith. And this is taken on November 1st at 1:23 in the morning, okay?
Right.
So that's you, right?
No, man, that is not me.
Who is that?
I have no idea who that is.
You don't know who that
On
is?
some serious shit, I don't know who that is.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about Texas.
Texas?
You said you were in Texas, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Dallas, Texas.
Who'd you go down there with?
Blackout Entertainment. The artist is 54 Baby Trey. Manager KB. Playmaker. And a couple other people. Like H1 the Hood. I don't know if you guys heard of these guys.
You said who?
H1 the Hood.
No.
Yeah.
He old, like
Yeah. He makes some little hits.
We all used to play ball back in the day.
Really?
He used to be skinny, if you can
Man, that
think about
man.
that.
That man snores like a cow. What's wrong with that guy?
Yeah. He used to be skinny. He used to be able to hoop a little bit back in the day.
Yeah.
So you guys all went on tour
Mm-hmm.
back in November, October into November.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You said that you have a lot of proof. You mean like social media posts and stuff like that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's your social media page?
Mine
Mhm.
is Murder Gang CJ 24PL on Instagram.
You gotta say that again. That was really fast.
Murder Gang CJ 24PL on Instagram.
24P. Did you get that?
Murder Gang CJ24PL.
Mm-hmm.
Do you spell everything normal?
Yeah.
Okay. That's on Instagram. Do you have Facebook?
No, sir.
Does Blackout Entertainment have a Facebook or Instagram?
Instagram.
What is theirs? Is it just Blackout Entertainment?
Blackout_ENT.
Okay. So what you're saying is there's a lot of posts and things
A lot
like
of
that?
posts.
Yep. Are you in the
in the pictures?
Okay. Are you in the pictures?
In the pictures.
Okay.
On the stage and everything.
Good. Today when you were arrested with a cell phone?
No.
You weren't?
I don't have a phone.
You don't have a phone?
Yeah.
Okay. What was your phone number when you were on the road?
I was on the road? I didn't have a phone. I was using KB's phone. Like to record and shit, I was using his phone.
Okay. Do you know what the phone number was for that phone?
I know it's like 262-900 something. I can't remember the last four.
Okay. But not a phone number of your own?
No.
Okay. What were you guys' living arrangements out there?
Hotels.
Hotels?
Mainly the Sinesta.
Okay. So you guys left on October 29th.
Yes, sir.
You guys went to, I think you said Mobile, Alabama right away?
Mm-hmm.
Or that's where you went initially?
Yeah.
How are you guys?
The show was on October 30th in Mobile, Alabama.
Okay.
And November 1st was Dallas, Texas.
How were you guys moving? Were you flying? Tour van?
You guys actually have the CEO of Blackout Entertainment.
Who's the CEO?
Black? Well, I know him as Black.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said we have him? We have him where?
No, you guys picked him up while we were on the road.
We picked him up on the road. You mean the one you were with tonight?
Who?
The one you got arrested with, or?
I didn't get arrested with no one.
Oh yeah, you were in court. That's
Yeah.
right. You got arrested in court. You said we have him?
Yeah.
When did we get him?
I want to say like November 6th or something.
What did we get him for?
I think it was like a diamond list that was going on.
Okay. I don't know who he is.
You guys definitely have him.
His name Black? To you,
Well,
but you
to
don't know
me
his
it's
real
Black.
name?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys on a tour van. Give us some names. Give us some names of people that you were with during that time period. Specifically, I guess November 1st. You said you were in Dallas?
H1 a Hook. Another guy named Casey. KB. 54 Baby Trey. Did I say H1 already? DJ, his name is Faith. And who was the other guy? We call him Twin. I believe that's H1's nephew.
You know H1's DJ? You don't?
Huh?
You know his DJ?
All I know is DJ Faith is the main DJ. Like he records the songs in the studio.
Okay. So is your Instagram page public? So if we looked on there, we're gonna see you. Did you post something in Dallas, Texas that day?
Yes. But no, I didn't. But KB did. The Playmaker on Instagram, you could take that.
What's his name? What's his?
The Playmaker.
The Playmaker? KB. What's KB's name?
All I know is KB.
Just KB, but that's his Instagram page?
Yep, the Playmaker.
Do you know what his little profile photo looks like?
I mean, he's a picture taking guy. You go see him.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll check into that. But before we do that, I'm just going to show you a series of photos and ask if you know these people, okay? Do you know him?
No.
Never seen him before?
No.
What about him?
Never seen him.
Never seen him before? Don't know him at all?
Either, no.
Okay. Should be an easy one.
Yeah, that's me. Just took that picture today.
Alright, we'll check on that Instagram stuff, then we'll come right back in, alright?
Alright. Okay. Wait, you going out there? I can stay here?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta take that with us, but. Alright.
We'll be right back, right?
I don't want you to make your stomach hurt, so we ain't gonna. Thank you. Is this Dono?
Yes, sir.
That's him?
Mm-hmm. These are old pictures.
This is really recent.
No, that ain't recent. You see the date on here? I said May 5th.
It's even.
That is recent.
Uh-huh. No tattoo.
You don't see that tattoo right there, bro? I see it.
So you telling me this is the same person as this?
Yeah. Tattoos match up. You
see his hair?
I see it. Yeah, I see the hair.
Long braids. You see the skin complexion?
I don't see the difference. Don't you see this tattoo right here?
I can go get a zoomed in photo of it.
Get a zoomed in photo? I can't really tell.
You got a cigarette?
Yeah, hold on 1 sec. So you saying that this is Dono? But this is not Dono.
No, sir.
That's not you.
Can I ask where is this going? Like, I don't understand.
You don't know any of these guys? Never met any of these guys before in your life?
Never
seen these guys before ever in your life?
No, sir.
And you don't know why that address at that gas station is significant at all?
No, sir.
You don't know anything about any of that?
No, sir. I'm telling you, I was out of town on the 29th. We left Milwaukee on the 29th. Got to Mobile, Alabama on the 30th.
On that player page, it showed them in Milwaukee still on the 30th. Maybe they didn't leave yet or what, but on November, it skips from October 30th to November 3rd. There's no post in between October 30th and November 3rd.
On nobody page.
No.
Not even H1.
H1 posted a video on October 30th doing an event.
Exactly. We were in Mobile, Alabama, October 30th.
Well, October 30th and November 1st, 2 different days.
But that's before November 1st. We were out of town.
I can be somewhere tomorrow and then be back today.
Come on, you
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. But this is a whole tour though. We going from state to state, state to state.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, back to back.
Mm-hmm.
On the road.
Yeah. I'm just telling you that it don't read that way, like the timeline.
Yeah,
on the page.
Yeah.
Like that's not how it is. It's not like they posting today we in Mobile, today we in Dallas, that's not how it's laid out.
You don't see the dates? You didn't see the schedule?
It's not giving the cities.
I'm saying you didn't see the schedule?
Well, I guess the main point of this is that we tying you to this tour, but there's no photos of you there. The only photos that show you anywhere is in New York City 2 weeks after, like on the 11th or the 11th of November or the 8th of November, one of the two. Either way, it wasn't on the first. None of the photos show you, so even if I can look and see that this blackout tour was going on during this 2 week period, the only photo that actually showed you as a part of this blackout tour is in New York City. It don't show you anywhere else. So even if I can prove that, then that still don't show anything.
Okay, what I'm saying is like, I don't understand, like, you can't talk to KB, anybody about this?
Sure.
Like for real, like we was out of town, boss.
Yeah.
Like on some serious shit.
Mm-hmm.
We were gone, boss.
Yeah.
From the 30th to the 15th.
How do I get in contact with H? How do I get in contact with KB? You don't know his real name, do you?
No, sir.
Who else was there?
50 for Baby Trey.
You know his real name?
Yes.
What's his name?
Trevion Cocroft. Like, it's not tying him into this. It's like, you're not going to be in
You
this.
wanna ask him?
Yeah, you can ask him. I'm just making sure like it's not going to bring him into any of this. Like, we even sent him a flight back to go see his probation officer. Flight back to New York. We sent him a flight out of Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee, back to Milwaukee. Met us back in New York.
Mm-hmm. Now, this is just my opinion, but I'll say it anyway.
What happened at this gas station?
Huh?
What happened at this gas station?
Well, if you weren't there, I guess it's not that important to you, right?
Yeah, I just want to know, like, how am I tied to this? Like, what happened?
Now, to me, those are two very different people. Even if the tattoo is the same, those are still two very different looking people.
How can you tell? Like you said, how can I tell that's him with the mask? How can you tell that's two different people with the mask? I'm not trying to be no ass or anything. Like none of that.
Based on skin tone, you see a tattoo?
Absolutely not. So I actually went into his last booking. He's got a
don't see a
scar, but he's
tattoo.
got no tattoos.
That's not a tattoo. This is a very distinct tattoo of your hand. Whether or not you want to admit that or not. And it's on your Facebook page. It's kind of hard to
Yeah, I understand that part.
it's kind of hard to separate yourself from your own Facebook page of a person that looks just like you with the same tattoo as you. And then say it's him, and this is his Facebook page, and he clearly don't have a tattoo. And you don't have a tattoo in the booking system. And he's darker than you. So, we talked to all these people.
Who is these people? Like, what did they say?
We talked to all of them.
I definitely don't know none of these people. Yeah.
Never met these guys in your entire life.
Never met these guys.
So, your story is that October 30th through November...
We left October 29th.
October 29th through November
15th.
You were out of town.
Yes, sir.
You make money on this tour?
Yes.
So, a 19-year-old man making money on a tour with a bunch of his buddies, a bunch of other grown men, out of town for 2 weeks, don't have a cell phone?
Yes, sir. I'm using KB's cell phone.
What is KB using?
He has 2 iPhones.
Why don't you have your own phone?
I broke mine, and I don't really have enough money to get a new one.
When did you break your phone?
Roughly, I believe, in like end of September.
The end of September?
Yes, sir.
So,
And from on then, I'll just be logging into people's phones.
that's how you use your social media?
Yes, sir.
By logging into other people's phones. So, KB's with you.
Mm-hmm.
Trevion Cocroft is with you.
Yes, sir.
Who else is with you?
His little brother,
How old is his little brother?
roughly about 17, 18,
How old is Trevion?
21.
What about H1?
I don't know his age.
Do he know you were there?
Yes, sir.
Who else?
KB.
We don't know his name, you know? But KB.
Like you can't figure out his name.
I'm sure we can.
Yeah.
Who else?
Faith. His name. DJ Faith.
You know his name?
I believe that's his real name, Faith.
Who else?
Other guy, KC. I don't know his real name.
Who else?
Who else is it? H1 nephew.
What's his name?
They were calling him Twin Nephew.
Twin?
Yeah.
Nephew?
Yeah, that's what they were calling him.
Who else?
And that's about it on the
Who was the main person you remember? Who were you standing in the room with?
KB.
And you don't know his name?
No, sir.
How long have you known KB?
For about I see him only at events. When we get together going to an event.
Mm.
So I met him around I want to say May. He's actually family, somewhat family to the Travion. He used to go out with his auntie.
Have you ever been to the gas station on 7th and Keith before?
No, sir.
Never in your life? Where you grow
I
up?
don't even be on that side. I grew up in West Lawn. Silver Spring.
Mm-hmm. Where you stay at now?
In West Lawn.
You still stay over there? That's where you grew up at and you still stay over there? Who you stay with?
My brother.
Your brother? How old is your brother?
29.
What's your brother's name?
Jeffrey Jordan.
Okay, that's Jeffrey.
The address is 6136 West Birch Avenue. 53218.
What's his number?
Shit. I don't know. Contact him through Instagram and Messenger.
But that's where you stay?
Yes, sir.
That's where you slept last night?
No, sir. I slept at my baby mother's house. She took me to court.
Gotcha. Who else stays there?
His baby mother and his 2 kids.
Okay.
You want her name too?
What's your girlfriend's phone number?
She doesn't have one. Her phone is off.
How y'all communicate with each other?
I just show up over there. I'm cool with her mom.
She stays with her mom? What's her mom's name?
Carmela.
What's her last name?
Believe Cunnings.
Cunnings?
Yeah.
Where do they stay at?
3rd and Keith.
So you spend a pretty significant amount of time on Keith?
I was just there the past couple of days, taking care of her because she's pregnant right now.
How long they been staying over on Keith?
I don't know.
How many times you been over there?
A few times. We used to stay on 9th and Burleigh. Me and my baby mother, we had a house on 9th and Burleigh.
How long ago was that?
That was during the summer. I know it's still not the address. I still know the address to the house.
What's the address?
3134 North 9th Street.
Is that a duplex?
Yes, sir. Upstairs.
Upper?
Yeah.
You know Carmela's phone number?
No, sir.
You don't? Okay.
I know the address.
What's the address?
3835 North 3rd Street.
3835 North 3rd Street?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
She was in the courtroom with me today.
She's what?
She was in the courtroom with me today with my
Her mom?
No, my baby mother.
Baby mom? Okay. Her mom cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any more information you need?
Okay. So we can talk to any of these guys And they say that you were out on tour.
Yep.
You've never been to the gas station on 7th and Keith. But that will probably be the closest gas station to your baby mama's house.
No, Holton and Keith.
Holton and Keith. But not far from it.
It's not far, but
So you know what gas station I'm talking about?
yeah, it's up Keith.
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I passed that gas station, but I never go to it.
Alright. Let's do a quick review. I gotta show you a couple of more photos, but I have to go out and print them. But this person right here that looks exactly like you is not you.
No, sir.
Alright. This person on your Facebook page that look exactly like you, not you.
No, sir.
Not you. Back of this person at the gas station, not you, or in the same exact Jordans of a not you on your Facebook page.
No, sir. It's not me.
Dono.
Yes, that's definitely Donovan.
Dono, who's on his page, which we found, which you confirmed is Dono, without the hand tattoo.
Tell you, if you go to...
When did Dono get his hand tattoo? Were you with him?
Yes, sir.
Where'd y'all go?
Went to my guy's house on 16th of August.
What's his name?
The guy?
Yep.
Manny.
Manny?
Yes.
That's who did the tattoo?
Yes.
When was that?
During the summer, I want to say like August, into August, going into September. I'm telling you, you guys was to pick him up now or anything, guarantee you he has this tattoo and he has a murder gang tattoo on this side. And there's another guy that has the same tattoo.
This picture was taken in September. That's the close-up version of it. You got no tattoo. So when did he get the tattoo?
Bro, I'm telling you, there's a tattoo on this hand, but
When did he get it? That's important, right?
Yeah, I'm telling you, we both got it at the same time.
So when did you get yours?
At the end of August, going into September. I'm telling you, that camera got to be blurry or something, bro.
It's not a tattoo on his hand yet. I can tell you that much. I don't know if he's got a tattoo on his hand now, but there ain't one on there in September.
What's the other picture? Where you have the gun standing?
This is the same picture.
No, oh yeah, that one. I'm telling you, because I gave him that gun.
Okay.
It's a tattoo on his hand.
It's the same picture.
I understand that. I'm telling you, he has a tattoo on that hand, boss.
Now maybe. He don't on that picture.
Yeah,
And this looks even more blurry than the dude on the actual computer screen. On a computer screen, you can definitely see it's not a tattoo on there. It's a little bit more blurry, but I can even tell right there on the blown up picture that that's not.
You don't see no other pictures on his page.
Just the ones I showed you. He don't have a tattoo of his hands. He don't have a tattoo on his hands on any of his pictures. Or his most recent booking photo.
What was his most recent booking?
I don't know what month it was, but.
So, you're a smart guy, right?
Yes, yes.
How do you think we got to this point with having you under arrest now? Like, what do you think? Like, well, obviously we didn't just pull your name out of a random, hat of different people.
Right.
Like, I guess, looking back, what do you think that myself and James did and the rest of the detectives and all that to get to this point that you get arrested?
I really don't know.
Okay.
Can you explain to me how?
Well, there's video, there's photos, there's people that got arrested and they talked and gave statements, okay? Do you know what DNA is?
Yes.
So, like, if I touch this can and a week from now they test it to see who touched the can and my DNA's on it. I said, well, I never touched it, but you can't dispute that, right? So there's all these different things that we use.
So you telling me my DNA is where?
There's a lot of different stuff that we have, okay?
Well, we don't have your DNA yet, right?
No, you can have my DNA.
You haven't taken it for this case, right?
Right.
So we have to compare it, right? What she's saying is that it can be, like, that's potential. Once you take your DNA, it's going to be compared to DNA collected from this case, right?
Where would you guys find my DNA from this case from? Like, I'm confused.
Well, here's the thing, man. If you go halfway with us, we only gonna go halfway with you. There's no point in talking about a case with you that you can't even admit to you being yourself on your own Facebook page. Now, what would we be talking about? The whole thing about having a conversation with somebody is credibility and being honest. You can't even admit to yourself being on your own Facebook page. You send it to somebody else, and it's your Facebook page of you with your hand tattoo, exact complexion, same body build, your face just halfway covered. I can still see that it's your eyes. You expecting us to believe that it's not you on your own Facebook page. So how can we get to talk about anything else that's more pertinent if we can't even get you to admit that it's you on your own Facebook page? There's nothing to really talk about if you can't admit that it's you on your own Facebook page. Like, I can't really believe that anything else that you tell me would be truthful if you can't admit to me that this is you on your Facebook page.
So I'm telling you right now, there's definitely not me right here, boss.
Where?
On this picture.
On your Facebook page?
Sure.
Well, that's definitely not Dono either. I don't think Donald's gonna be really happy about coming in here and talking to us about you saying that's him on your Facebook page. I don't think.
I'm not saying that's him. Like,
you did say it was him.
I'm saying this is him. But I'm not saying like any of these other pictures is him.
Well, that's the starting point. If you said that this him on your Facebook page, now we have to go get Donald. So is that you or Donald?
That's not me right there.
Who is it? Because it's not Donald.
I'm telling you, that's Donald. If you was to pick him up right now, guarantee you will see that tattoo.
If I show him that picture, is he gonna say that's me?
Probably will say it's him.
I don't think he will. On your Facebook page?
But what I'm saying is
that page, that picture, we looked at his Facebook page. He never posted that picture.
I mean, you can't really say he never posted the picture.
Well, maybe he took it down.
Story goes away after 24 hours.
You said that's a story.
I don't know what that picture is. I know I shared the picture.
You shared it as a post, or did you share it as
shared it as a post? Yes, sir.
In order for you to share a post, he hasn't posted. I know a little bit about Facebook. I'm not that old.
But what I'm saying is, I guarantee you, he has that tattoo.
Take the tattoo out of it. It's your Facebook page. So if you can't be accountable for saying that it's you on your own Facebook page, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know what we can talk about. We can't even get into talking about why you're here. If we can't get past that point, that's hard. I'm even showing you a picture of yourself just slightly bladed behind a gun, and you said it's not you, and I know it's you. You asking me to literally not trust my eyes or what I see. You asking me to say this wall's not white. And want to have a conversation. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I mean, I can't have a conversation with you. If I can't, is that jacket black or is it a different color? I don't know. I don't even know anymore. Now you got me questioning. I don't know anymore. You know, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. You know, certain things. I humored you for a while, right? I went out there. I looked up these other people. I came back and showed you the information. You say it's not you. I'll give you a chance. Like maybe I'm not seeing it right. Maybe I'm not. So then the person I go out and find, definitely not the person in this photo. Definitely about 5 shades darker. Just not him. Not him at all. I mean, I'm trying for you, man. But and he don't have the tattoo on his hand at the time. I don't know what he's got now or when he got it, but. Definitely not on his hand at the time in September. And you said that you got your tattoo at the end of August. And on his hand in September. If you really want to talk, you let me know if you want to talk. And what that would mean to me is you saying that that's you on your own Facebook page. I don't know where we start at.
To me saying I want to talk is better than me admitting to that me.
It's your Facebook page.
Yeah, you're right, that's my Facebook page.
I mean, what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to put your back against the wall and say that the only way that we can talk is if you admit to me something. But if I'm looking at this...
I need a cigarette.
Yeah, I grab one for you. If I'm looking at this, then I'm looking at you. And is it fair to say that you light-skinned? For the most part?
Man,
in comparison to Dono?
Are you light-skinned, man?
I'm not light-skinned.
I'm about your color, bro.
Are we? Let me see my arm. I'm darker than you.
Just a little bit, bro.
Dono's darker than both of us, though.
Yeah.
That's Dono?
Yes, sir.
You don't look nothing like Dono. And this don't look nothing like Dono. It's not even his eyes. So what I'm saying is that there's not much to talk about if we can't get past you. Not even owning up to your own Facebook page, which, by the way, we had to find. You told us you didn't have a Facebook page.
I don't use Facebook no more.
What? There's a difference between not using it and not having it.
I mean, like, I don't even...
Does anybody else use your Facebook? There's a post on it from 4 days ago.
From where?
On your Facebook page.
Your Facebook.
What does it say?
I'd have to go back and
That's not the point. Isn't the point? The point is, do you use your Facebook page? No. There was a post on there 4 days ago. What did it say? It don't matter what it said. It was posted. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's weird because I really don't use Facebook anymore. I use Instagram.
Does anybody else have your password?
I mean, my baby mother has my password.
She probably wouldn't have posted this.
I doubt she be on my page.
So if somebody posted on your Facebook page 4 days ago,
she'd probably be on there looking like who I used to talk to.
It's like I'm trying to like break down like the barrier, because sometimes like we like saying the same thing but like something's different. Like Cassie, do you use your Facebook page? No. It was a post on there 4 days ago. Really? What did it say? Did you post it?
No, it'll be on Facebook, so no, I did not post it.
You didn't post it.
I don't even know what it is, but I know I ain't posted that on Facebook.
You gotta listen to like what you saying, what you asking us to.
Yeah.
You asking us to. You asking us to believe that it's not you on your Facebook page, even though it's like you on your Facebook page. You're asking us to believe that you don't use your Facebook page, even though you didn't. You told us it didn't exist, and you know good and well what's on your Facebook page. So that's give you probably good incentive to not tell us that. You got a Facebook page. You know what's on there. You know what shoes you were wearing on your Facebook page. I wouldn't tell you I had a Facebook page either. But here we are. We see it.
But listen though, I'll be honest with you about this. I don't even have a buddy to even be wearing this type of shit, bro.
Wearing what kind of stuff?
Jordans and shit, bro.
Come on, man. Jordans don't cost no money. I'm a sneakerhead. What is Jordan? A pair of
$200, bro.
That's $110 pair of shoes.
Listen, I don't got money just sitting on shit.
You got $110 pair of shoes.
Bro. I got kids to take care of. I don't spend money on.
You can't even get a pair of shoes for less than $100. I don't care if you got some beat down shoes, you still gonna pay $100. What shoes you have on today?
Some shoes that I got from Detroit to go into the show because I don't have any clothes.
What kind of shoes you have on today?
These pants I got from him.
What kind of shoes you have on today?
I had some, I don't even know what they're called, I just know that Kanye West made them.
Yeezys?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. So like a $300 pair of shoes that you got from your buddy? Okay.
And he can't even tell you he gave me those shoes.
Somebody could have gave you those then. Even if they was expensive. You get those cheaper. Those three times the price. We're gonna give you some time to think about this, to decide whether or not you want to talk about this. All right. We're gonna leave it here because I don't even really feel comfortable talking to you about this incident if we can't get past your Facebook page.
Okay, what about my Facebook page you want me to tag?
We talked about it a lot now, right?
Yeah, but I'm sorry, I just want.
Sure. You want like the fact that the person on your Facebook page is you, and you won't even say it's you. It's literally your hand with a tattoo on it, your fingers, your face. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man.
I'm just very confused, like how the fuck. Excuse my language. Like, how did I get put in this situation though? Like,
What situation?
I was out of town, but like, really, you really need to contact those people.
How do they pay you for your?
Cash.
For you, who cuts you the cash?
KB.
Okay.
Is he the boss?
No, Black is the boss.
But he in custody.
Yes.
He got caught up in an indictment.
Yes, sir.
He's the CEO, but is he like the older guy with this guy with the gray beard?
Yeah. And
he's in custody. Okay.
He's the CEO of Black Eye Entertainment.
Okay.
Like, I'm here to work with you guys.
I don't know, man.
Like, for real.
I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. This is your Facebook page. You won't even tell us it's you. I don't know.
Remember when we first sat down a little while ago and I said that you got to think about this as being an opportunity, right? I guarantee you the first thing you're probably thinking is like, it's fucking absolutely not. I'm not going to sit here and get in trouble for something and say things, but I'm telling you it's an opportunity, okay? You might not think that in this very moment, but it is. I can't say that any more honestly to you, is that if you have to understand that it's an opportunity, okay? And like my partner's saying, you have to be able to be willing to have conversations, even ones that are tough, and you have to be able to be honest about it, alright? So maybe it is best to just give you a little bit of time to think for a minute. We can leave a cigarette here. You know how to light it off of the cigarette you already have?
Yes.
Okay, because we can't leave the lighter. Have you had anything to eat today?
No.
Do you want me to find you something to eat? Alright. Do you have anything that you're allergic to that you can't have or no? Alright.
There's explanations for everything. Obviously, these photos and things that we're showing you is part of a larger video. Like a lot of these still photos and things like that we showing you from this gas station and the incident that we're talking about is a part of a longer video, right? A lot of things happen inside of that gas station that might have led to whatever actions were taken outside of that gas station, all right? It's an explanation for a lot of things, but like Cassie was saying, this is your opportunity to give that explanation. Obviously, it was a lot of other people there. They provided whatever their explanation of that situation was, but we trying to give you an opportunity to provide what your explanation of that was, what you might have seen from your perspective, what would have caused you to maybe take some of the actions that you took based on what you've seen. You're very articulate. You're a very smart guy. You articulate yourself really well. You know what's going on. You know why we're here. Use this as an opportunity for you to explain your actions, because you're the only person responsible for what you did. You're not responsible for what any other friends did or any other buddies did out there. From your perspective, what did you see that caused you to take the actions that you took? Your explanation of things makes a world of difference versus not explaining something, leaving it up to other people to tell your side of the story, and leaving it for video to speak for itself without any explanation or any context. It looks really bad if you don't explain what's happening on the video. Even if, let's just say, when police take action against somebody, without that, they all have to be interviewed. So if something happened and I take action against somebody, yeah.
Use the bathroom?
Yeah. I'll take you over there. Alright. So kind of like I was talking about, this is just an opportunity. All the people that I showed you in those photos, the individual photos I showed you, are people that we already talked to. Certain things were said, certain things were laid out, in addition to our video. People giving their versions of the story of what took place that night or that morning. And only thing that we're asking for you is to tell us what your side of the story is, tell us what you've seen from your perspective, and speak to what actions or whatever it is that you might have taken that day and why. So we're gonna let you eat your Hot Pocket, your Doritos. We'll come back in about 15 minutes and just check on you. If you need something else to drink, did you drink your whole Sprite?
Yeah, it's almost gone.
Alright, we'll give you something else to drink, and then we'll just let you decide whether or not you want to talk about this right now. Just kind of think about some of the things we said, alright?
While you guys are going, could you try to contact those people?
Yeah, I could try to figure out who the heck they are, and then try to contact them. Alright?
Could you start here when you come back?
When I come back, yeah.
I don't eat ham. I thought it was pepperoni or something.
What's wrong with it?
What is it? What flavor is it? Cheese?
Yeah, cheese and ham.
You said you don't eat ham?
It's not about the cooking.
I can't cook, so even if you said I messed it up, I believe you.
She didn't make that. She just put it in the microwave, so you don't have to fill that back.
Kind of like cooking.
You can just kind of cook it.
I made it with love.
Okay.
I get another one on cigarettes?
Sure. Alright, so did you think about some of the things we talked about?
Yeah.
We still have to do more work to figure out who these individuals are that you gave us.
Did you figure something out?
What was that?
Did you figure something out about who the people are?
No, not like numbers or where to find them at or anything like that.
I have numbers for Terry and Coco.
Do you?
Yeah.
What's the phone number?
It's 414 644 6825.
6825.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else?
I can't get on.
Can't think of anybody else's number.
KB's number. I have his number. I just can't think of it.
What do you mean you have it? Where do you have it?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know his number.
In your head?
Yeah, but
It's like, I know it's 262900. Just can't figure out the last four. It's an easy number, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Shit is easy as hell.
So you keep contact with everybody through Facebook, or not Facebook, Instagram? And what way do you usually access Instagram?
Off her baby brother's phone.
She don't have a phone either though, right?
She has a phone, it's just not on.
It's just what?
It's not on, like, service.
Oh,
Is
she
that
only
Wi-Fi
use it for
only?
the internet or something? Okay. Anything else?
Like, as in, as in what?
Anything else you want to talk about November 1st? At the gas station?
But like I said, I wasn't there.
Okay.
But like, the pictures, I don't know, bro.
What about it?
Like, the picture you showed me with the gun,
Mm-hmm.
that hoodie is not that hoodie in that picture, bro.
Okay. Is that you in the
I
picture?
got proof that's not that hoodie.
What's your proof that it's not the hoodie?
Like, you can go to my brother's house and look through the house. You'll find the blue hoodie that is with the gun.
Huh?
You'll find that hoodie in the house.
So is the person on the photo you?
In the gas station.
Nope. I'm the one with the hood. Alright, let me pull out the photos. This the one you talking about?
Yes.
Is that you? That is you? You said that that's not the same hoodie at the gas station?
No, sir.
Okay. And
That hoodie is just a plain blue hoodie.
no writing?
That's a dark blue hoodie.
It's a dark blue hoodie.
Yeah.
Okay. What you think?
The same.
Similar color, same color. Okay. You said that this hoodie is at your brother's house
Yes, sir.
and it's plain.
Yes.
Would your brother let us look for it?
Yeah.
You think so? Police knock on the door, be like, hey, can I look for this hoodie? Your brother will be like, sure.
But you saying that? No.
You think? Is your brother a police guy? Probably not.
Hard to say.
Hard to say. You ever been in trouble before?
For me?
Your brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about this?
That's not me.
That's still not you?
No.
Okay.
I'm telling you, we all got that tattoo.
Mm-hmm. Let me see your hand again. Man, that's real distinctive. Like, look at his pinky finger. Now look at his pinky finger. You see how the nail is short? The nail bed is short?
You got tattoos farther up your arm too?
Classy.
Sure. You see that pinky finger? How your pinky finger nail bed is short like that?
Tell you that. I'm being 100% honest with you.
Same brow like this, right here.
You said the same what?
Right here. That brow. How I come across and I was a little sunken in right here. I got that too. Look at that.
see that gas station photo?
Sure. Which one? This one? The same face?
Can I see that one we were just
Sure.
To me, if I take this bottom picture, cover up this dude's, like he's got that mask on that starts there, and just focus on the
Can I see?
brim right here of his nose, goes down a little bit, and his eyebrows and the eyes. You know what I mean? Like you have to like cover, use one to cover the other up a little bit. So like if this, you couldn't see part of his face too, you know?
Excuse me. So, this man is not this man.
No, sir. Tell you that's not me.
Okay.
Like, I'm really trying to work with you guys.
Smile for
Serious
me.
shit.
So your top teeth. Show them a little bit more.
Let me see. That's not me. Tell you, boss.
Smile for Cassie. Show her your teeth. Show them all the way. Smile like you like really taking a picture. All the way.
Oh,
Get that
smile.
lip up. Get
Just
the
like
lip
the
up.
same
Take the lip up.
indents.
The same indents. Your nose do the same thing when you smile. I wish it was something we could say to make you really laugh, like you were here.
Sure.
Obviously, we trying to lighten the mood a little bit, right? We're not trying to be disrespectful at all, right?
Yeah.
We're just trying to lighten the mood, right? It's serious
I
stuff.
don't take nothing.
Yeah, it's serious stuff. We just trying to lighten the mood a little bit. But, as you can tell by the fact that you're here, that you don't actually have to agree with us for us to be able to say it's you, right? The only thing that you forfeit or that you give up by not saying that the person on this video is you is your credibility.
Credibility to what?
Your credibility within this investigation, right? And what I mean by that is that everything that happens after this point, like we did a little work and found out your Facebook page, matched the shoes to the gas station, got a photo of
I'm telling you.
a person.
Oh shit. I don't.
But just think about this for a second. The only thing that's ever been asked of a person that's making decisions within the criminal justice system for whatever crime it is, the only thing that's ever been asked of somebody is to use their common sense to make decisions. So whether that be a jury, whether that be a court commissioner, whether that be a prosecutor, the only thing that they're asking is like initially, at least, is to like use their common sense as to what evidence that we present to them, right? Now, step outside of yourself for a second. We take this photo to a prosecutor. That's you know what a prosecutor is, I'm sure, right? the attorney, the assistant district attorney that works for the state, right? They're the ones who make the decisions on whether or not somebody's going to be charged with a crime, right? We take that photo from your Facebook page of your hands, video from the gas station, play it, show them the still photos to another person that's just using their eyes and their common sense. Do you think that that person is really going to believe that the person on your Facebook page is not you? Even though your hand tattoo and your hand looks exactly the same as it does on the Facebook photo.
In the gas station?
Just the Facebook photo.
Probably the Facebook photos, yeah. Common
Right.
sense, that's
Would it be hard for us to be able to say that's not you in the Facebook? It'd be pretty hard for them to know what they know about their eyes. They can look at your hand and see it's your hand. It'd be pretty hard for them to be able to convince themselves that it wasn't your hand, right?
Yeah.
We show them your face. And we take your booking photo. And we say, this is Jermichael. It'd be pretty hard for them to use their eyes when looking at that and say that that's not Jermichael. Right? Especially when they say, when I show them this photo of half of Jermichael's face, and they say, Jermichael said that's him.
So, this is for sure me. I got proof that this hoodie does not match up to this hoodie in this picture with that guy with that hoodie on.
Let's even say we take the hoodie out of it. Let's just say they look at your face.
Right.
Without wearing the hoodie. Let's just say you were sitting on the jury panel and somebody showed you a photo of this guy in custody and that guy in the gas station. You'd be like, it's him. Right?
So that ain't me.
If you're taking your, I mean, if you look,
But you said
you
from
looking
outside
in-
looking in.
from the outside looking in now. Just like you said a minute ago. You don't take offense to anything. Neither do we. I don't care if you lie to me for 2 hours and then you tell me the truth. I don't care about what you just told me. The only thing that I'm here to do is give you every opportunity that I can to tell your side of the story from your perspective. I don't take any of these things personally. I'm trying to break it down to you as much as possible because we still had opportunity to talk about this. Now, it would be an uphill battle for someone to not believe that these two people aren't the same person. If they just looking at it, if they just literally looking at it, especially in combination with this. So, in the other statements, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know how much it is that you want to talk about this, and I even forgot about the Facebook photo with the, you know, when you put all those things together, right? Your Facebook page, we're saying it's you saying it's you, this person is wearing the exact same shoes. Maybe even pants, I can't really tell. From that angle, you see. Same wash. I'd have to look at a different photo from the front to see if it's the same pants or not. But
is that guy even holding a gun in that picture?
which one?
In the gas station picture?
Is he holding one?
Yeah.
You see one?
No.
Why would that be important?
I'm just asking. Like, how is he connected to this? And you trying to point me in that gas station? That's what I'm trying to get to.
What's your question? Ask it specifically.
Is that person holding a gun?
He's not holding a gun at that point.
At what point is he holding a gun?
I don't know, Jermichael. You tell me.
I don't know.
We're detectives. You downtown. We obviously investigating something pretty serious, right?
Yeah.
Or we wouldn't be in here talking about this.
Can I ask what transpired at the gas station?
It was a shooting that took place. So you asking whether or not that person actually had a gun? Yeah, it was a shooting that took place at some point at that gas station.
Right.
And that's what we're investigating.
Like, even if that was me, I don't carry guns no more, boss.
Again, like when I was talking about a little bit earlier about the people using their sensibility when they evaluating things, you pointed us to your Instagram page. Every single picture you have on Instagram is you holding a gun. It would be pretty hard for people to convince people that you don't carry guns. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one thing. Go ahead.
What I'm saying is, like, recently, from when I just got out of jail in July, after they took the 2 guns that I had, never purchased a gun, and never carried a gun after that.
Have you been with people with the had guns since then?
No, sir. None of our artists just carry guns.
I mean, you hang out with more people than just artists, right? You got
That's
other
the main
friends?
people I hang out with. Especially the drug gun, that's the only person I really hang around with.
You have other friends, right?
I mean, yeah, but I don't be around them. I conversate with them, but I don't be around them. Can I get another one?
Go ahead. So, what I'm basically saying is, like Cassie kind of started this interview off with, the theme of, we're looking at and watching video. We're watching that video, and there's certain things that we see on that video that would lead us to believe that the people at that gas station have a story to tell. Us watching video without any type of context, or with any type of commentary, you know, like you're like watching a football game and nobody say anything.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be boring. Football wouldn't be on TV, right? If it was just like, if they were just playing the game and or watch a basketball game. Remember how weird it was to watch a basketball game when they were in the bubble, when there was no fans out there, just quiet in the arena? Like watching sports wouldn't be on TV if somebody wasn't there talking about it. It would be boring to watch, you know? They wouldn't be able to reach the masses. Maybe somebody that purely likes sports or something like that, they'll still watch it, but not, you know, anybody else.
Right.
So watching something without an explanation or watching something without commentary is doing it a disservice. Even if,
What does that mean?
If I watched that without somebody explaining to me that was there, or somebody that had a different perspective of what might have took place, then I'm not getting the real story. So even with us as police officers, now you see pretty much every police officer wear a body camera. If that police officer have to take some type of police action on a body camera, it can look like one thing,
Then
then another. Now when we go talk to that police officer, and then that police officer explain to us what he's seen from his perspective and what made him make the decision that he made, now we can look at that video of his body camera through a different lens. We're looking at it through how he's seen it happen. Even if how he's seen it happen is not exactly what it looks like on the camera, if we look at it through his perspective and how he's seen it, we might be able to see it differently. Oh, I thought that it was this, but he said this, and like now I'm looking at it that way. Oh, that actually makes sense. How that person could have perceived it that way versus how I seen it with no explanation. None. It can just look like, he just beat somebody up, let's just say. But I didn't see it. I was like, whoa, this guy kept reaching underneath him like this, and I thought he had a gun. So instead of me letting him grab it, I went to go grab his hands and I hit him and then I pulled it. Oh, that's a way better explanation than I walked up to him and I punched him. He had his hands right here. Good. That's an explanation of what happened on the video that I might not know because I wasn't there. Same thing with this gas station video. I wasn't there. I can see the video. I know what the other people said happened. I don't know what you seen. I'm not sure. Unless you tell me. I don't really know what happened there. I don't know what you might have seen. There's a lot going on in there. A lot going on in the gas station. Appear to be a lot of conversation being had. The only thing that's missing is what might have been said by you or what was said by someone else within the gas station, or what happened that might have led to these actions being taken, what you've seen. All of these things are important when it comes to these situations. What you see is important. It has to be explained at this point. And this is your opportunity to do so.
Okay, my question is, what is it going to do to help me in any of this?
So, we police officers, I can't get around the fact that we police officers and say that what it's going to do, like what it would do to help you necessarily, right? First, we have to start with the truth and giving an explanation as to what happened. I don't know what it would do to help you. I know that you saying that that's not you is not helping you, because that's pretty easy to prove. Now, what else took place is up to you to explain what you've seen. Once you explain what you've seen, now we give that information to the district attorney. Then that district attorney is like, again, now he gets to look at the video through the lens of what you said, not what the video said by itself, not what the other guy said. He gets to look at it from what you said or what you've seen. As individuals, like you guys are individuals.
Sure.
What this person might have done don't have anything to do with what you did. You're an individual. What did you see happen is the important part. What did you see happen? And based on what you seen happen, what action did you take?
Okay. Shit's crazy.
You can start from wherever you see fit.
Would you guys be able to come back and get me and talk to me tomorrow or something? Or this would be the last chance? So.
I don't know who would talk to you tomorrow. I'm not really sure. Cassie's working, but I'm off tomorrow.
Would you be able to talk to me? I think I should come back and talk to you.
Tomorrow? Okay.
I don't know. There's just a lot going through my head right now.
I understand that. We'll give you some time here. We'll step out for a little bit, okay?
I'll give you one more chance.
Absolutely. We'll give you some more time. We'll step out for a little bit.
You said you wanted other sodas as well. Do you want a Sprite or something else?
What other choices?
What do you want?
Pretty much have everything.
Do I get Coca-Cola?
Yeah.
Sure.
Just a plain Coke.
Yeah.
Alright. Just give me a second, alright? You're done with this, right?
You want the chips?
Yeah.
Oh, just another bit.
Are you guys coming back with the soda right away?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll come bring it back.
Yeah.
What's the question?
I was just asking you, it's just a random question.
Sure.
Like, what does aiding and abetting mean?
So aiding and abetting, to me, essentially means assisting in the commission of a crime or encouraging a person to commit a crime in some kind of way with your assistance. Basically, that's what it means. Does that make it clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
But, this whole case, like, what could I do? Any information like that could help me, like, not just retain this case, like just other unsolved shit.
Well, this particular case, I can say this. Truthfulness and explanations in things go a long way. Deception and avoidance don't.
Right.
That's the best thing that I can tell you about this case. Because kind of like we were talking about earlier, I kind of made the joke, like, you're asking me to say that this wall is not white. People don't like
Lying.
right. People like explanations. And I'll be more specific when I say people. District attorneys, jurors, judges. Those are the type of people who like explanations for why things might have took place versus a person asking them to believe something's not true that they can see tangibly is true. And what I mean by tangibly is just physically, like I can see it with my own eyes. That's true. So I can say that. So if you're asking in that sense of how cases can be looked at favorably, the truth. Certain things you can't reverse. Certain things you can't unsee. Certain, faces, distinctive features on faces. It's hard to not see the connection when somebody shows it to you. Distinctive clothing and things like that. It's hard to not see the connection when somebody shows it to you or asks you not to believe it. Mm-hmm. All of those things kind of get blinded out by an explanation because you don't have to look at them so much when you're making decisions. Now, if I'm asked to judge what you're saying based on your explanation of it, is very different than being asked to judge whether or not this is the person that I'm looking at. All of that stuff just kind of get blotted out, except the fact that this is the person I'm looking at because I'm looking at him, like I'm looking at her. That's Cassie. If somebody takes a photo of Cassie, I'm still gonna know it's Cassie. If Cassie puts a mask up to her face right here, and I can see her eyes, and I can see all this thing, I'm still gonna know that's Cassie. So like, I'm not asking the person to do something unreasonable. I'm not asking the person to not identify a person. That's off the table. Fine. This is that person. Now, what did this person say? That's giving me more of an opportunity to judge this person fairly versus the person trying to ask me to judge unfairly by just saying is not them. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, that makes perfect sense.
So that's what we're working with in this case. Just that. We know it's you. Any other reasonable person would know it's you. What we don't know is the why, or what you've seen from your perspective, and that's what we're trying to give you the opportunity to tell us.
Right. But you know what I mean? Like, I'm willing to work with you guys on this case. You ain't like other situations too.
That's fine, but I know where you're going with that. I'm just going to say this, right? In order for us to be able to have any foundation to start from, they have to start on the truth. Anything else that we do after that have to start with a foundation of the truth. We can't build up on something and build to other things if we can't start with the truth. Okay? Now go ahead with what you were saying.
Like, basically, like, my main thing, like, if I was to, like, tell you guys something about something that I know about, would I be classified, like, unidentified in this situation?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about specifically.
Like, basically, like, if I tell you guys, like, what someone did, you guys come to the person, are you guys telling them, like, who said this and what it looked like?
You mean a situation that's separate from this?
Yes.
That's not something we decide as police officers. That's something that is decided by district attorneys. So, like, let me just kind of explain to how district attorneys work. So, you're here, you're arrested. You have to deal with your stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever other information that you have, now we take that information, right?
Right.
We present it all to the district attorney. And the way that we present that to the district attorney is like, we talked to Jamichael about his case. He told us the truth about what happened with his case. And then now we know Jermichael's credible. He took responsibility for what he did with this case. Now Jermichael gave us this additional information about some other cases. We know him to be credible from his case and what he did. In our mind, now we present it to the district attorney, and then they get to determine whether or not they see it the same way, see it that you're credible, and then they make a decision based on that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So everything that you say after we talk about your situation affects your credibility with talking about other situations. No promises, no guarantees or anything like that being made. We can just say that we can take this information, present it to the district attorney, and allow them to decide what to do with that information. That's pretty much all we can do on our end with the information, is present it to the district attorney just like anything else. We kind of information gatherers, and then they kind of make the decisions.
So like, basically, like, if I was to admit anything to this case, and I gave information about another case, would that help my time? Just like.
Yep. So, like I explained, I can't say that.
Yeah, you know, I'm just like, you know what I mean.
You mean, has it ever happened before in the past? If somebody's given information about a case, has it ever helped them out? Probably, right? You probably know some people that has helped out, right?
Don't know.
You don't know anybody personally, maybe?
That's why I'm asking this.
It can possibly happen. It can possibly happen. They can possibly see this is good information, credible information. It could possibly happen. I don't know, and I can't make any promise that that will be the case, because we really don't know what it is that the district attorney, I don't know how they weigh those decisions. I don't know how they make them. Have I ever seen it happen before?
Have you?
I've seen it happen before, but again, in this case, I can't only speak to what I've seen happen in the past. I can't make any promises.
Yeah, I'm just
concerned with this
just
case.
a question. I know.
Yeah,
Like,
I haven't made it. I don't know.
I
I don't know. That's something that the district attorney would have to decide. You've probably seen enough stuff on Facebook and Instagram and stories you heard of people giving information, right? So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause I heard some stories.
But that's not us. It probably looked like a police thing, but it's not a police thing. It's a prosecution thing. It's an attorney thing. It's a kind of a legal thing that the prosecutor and all those things do. But I do know that the foundation for any information to be passed is taking care of your own stuff first. If you're not truthful about your own thing, it's really hard to believe you about anything else, right? So I know that much.
Another question.
Yes.
But what is people saying that I'm doing in this situation?
Well,
I don't want to know no name or
sure,
nothing to the person that said it. I just want to know, like.
So if we hear investigating the shooting, you're in custody. Somebody said that you shot a gun at some point, or the video showing that you shot a gun at some point, right? That's what I was talking about before with the explanation of what you might have seen.
That person shooting a gun.
Video showing a person shooting a gun. We don't know why a person's shooting a gun.
No, I'm saying the video shows that blue shirt guy in the blue jacket is shooting a gun.
Yes.
And it's showing that bullets are coming out of that gun.
Well, I know what a gun looked like when it's fired because I fired guns a lot.
Yeah, I know. That's basically what I'm saying. Like, the gun is shown being fired.
Amongst other guns that have been fired. But yeah, it does show that gun fired. And other guns.
Does it show it being fired at that vehicle? Or any other story? Like, or just being fired?
Well, Jermichael, this is your part. We can talk about a lot of things hypothetically. We can talk about we can keep it going and try to lay out the whole video. But again, we still far apart.
Come meeting up with each other.
We're far apart. So I gave you that much. Can you tell me whether or not you're at the gas station out of your own mouth? You've been a truthful, responsible man. Tell me if I'm looking, tell me my eyes don't deceive me and I'm not seeing Jamaica in a blue sweatshirt. Am I seeing Jamaica in a blue sweatshirt with the Jordan 1s on at the gas station?
Oh, you asked me that?
Mm-hmm.
Man, listen, man. I'm gonna get another cigarette for this.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
I left them out there. You want to grab them off my desk, guys?
Yeah.
I think my lighter's on the desk too.
Okay.
Basically, my whole thing is like, can you answer this? Am I ever gonna see my kids again, bro?
I think that the best thing for you to do in this situation is to tell the truth.
That's all I care about, bro. It's just my kids, bro.
I feel like if you tell the truth in this situation, we can start to work from there. Like I said before, I can't make you any promises as to what happened, but I can give you the opportunity to explain yourself, because you're the only person that can explain it. I just don't want you to miss the opportunity to be able to explain yourself and be able to look your kids in the eye. You know? Take your first step of being responsible. You tell us if you're not at the gas station out of your own mouth.
I didn't want to say I was there, but I don't know.
Michael, we know you're there. We just need you to tell the truth. We can't put the words in your mouth. We can't make you be responsible. We have to present the information the way it comes in, and if we have to present the information as you being dishonest, there's no way to explain it then.
The whole thing is, bro, I never fired no firearm. That's all I'm saying.
You saying you did not fire a firearm?
No, sir.
Well, what happened?
This shit is killing me, bro.
What'd you say?
So this shit is fucking with me, bro.
Just explain to us what happened. So you're saying that you didn't fire a firearm that day?
No, sir.
What did you see happen from your perspective?
No, I'm trying to save my life at the same time. I don't even be wasting your time. I'm just trying to think, bro.
No, take your time. We can be here as long as we need to be.
Alright, so listen.
Would you be able to help me call my baby mother?
You can call her.
Hmm?
We can call her for you.
For me?
Hmm?
But I wouldn't be able to say anything.
We can get her on the phone if we need to.
I just want to say I love her.
Okay.
That's all I want to say. I just want to. Can you tell me what time it is?
Sure. 11:21.
I really just want to tell my son happy birthday.
We can let you call before we go back upstairs.
So again, me saying something, it's gonna help me just being honest. It's gonna help me on my behalf.
You being honest and giving your explanation of what took place will help us to be able to explain what you've seen from your perspective to the district attorney.
You promise me that I can be able to talk to my baby mother before I go upstairs?
I'll let you talk to your baby mom. I'm not promising you that because of you making a statement or anything, but I'll let you talk to your baby mom and be able to tell your son happy birthday. I'm not promising you that because you're making a statement, but I will let you do that because I know it's your son's birthday. Yep, just because. Two things are separate. I think you should make a statement because there's an explanation of what happened so we can present that. But regardless of that, I'll let you talk to your son and wish him happy birthday, just man to man. Okay?
So basically, what do I need to present that that weapon was not fired?
Let's start here, Michael. We have to lay the foundation for even getting to the weapon, right? Okay? So, if we just, easiest way to do this is just to go back to the photos for reference, okay? Can you identify these two photos as you've been at the gas station? Can we start there? because I don't think it makes any sense to talk about the gun unless we start from the base, right? Like I said before, building a foundation, right? You have to start from there before we can talk about any gun. Is that you?
Yeah, I can provide information after all this, like, to help this situation.
You take any information that you have for us.
And
We'll spend just as much time talking about what you want to talk about as this case. If you want to talk to us about anything else, we can spend just as much time talking about that as we've been talking about this. Whatever information you want to provide us. And we'll present all that information to this attorney and kind of along with this information.
And with the other information, will be unidentified, right?
Again, I don't know about the information, and I can't make any promises about that information, other information that you give. Only thing that I could say is that you be truthful, be responsible for the things that you've done, and then that information can be looked at with you as a truthful, honest person. And that's the only thing that I can say on my side. I don't know how those other things will play out. I just don't know.
So basically, with all the other shit I said, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was to admit to this, that other shit would be thrown out the window that I said.
What was that?
I said if I was to admit to this,
Mm-hmm.
with all the other stuff that I said, would that be erased, or you keeping that?
You mean all the stuff that we talked about prior to this?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no. That don't mean anything. Like all you mean the story that you told us before?
No, as in what? As in what story?
Like what we've been talking about for the last few hours? You mean the alibi you gave before, or are you talking about? Explain it to me. What you mean?
Okay, can you explain to me, like, not explain to me, tell me what you have that I said right now.
Oh, you mean during this interview? That you were out of town? I mean, we've been talking for a long time, but that's pretty much all we said, right, so far, is that you're out of town. I guess our position is that we know you weren't. We know that you were at the gas station. But the thing about this is this: I can know that, and I can be able to prove that, but that doesn't look good for you, and don't put you in a favorable light that you can't be truthful about something that you were involved in relation to whatever else it is that you want to talk to us about after this, in order for us to take that information as truthful or even presented in a way to the district attorney, we'd have to be able to say that you at least been truthful about the things that we know happened. And that's all that we can do. We just gather the information and we pass that information on. And then they make the decisions on that information. Like I said, we'll take it all. We take all the information. We don't have a problem with that. We don't have a problem with continuing to receiving our willingness to go print pictures and figure things out. You have other information for us, we'll take that, but we kind of have to start with why you're here, you know.
But we can talk about this tomorrow, right? With you.
Whatever you like to do, man.
And you wouldn't be able to come at all?
I'm off the next 4 days.
That's too long.
For the holiday. So, I mean, I don't know who else can come in here with Cassie, but I feel like we got a little bit of a rapport, so I guess I'd rather go through all the information with you now, but that's completely up to you. I'd rather.
What information?
What was that?
What information?
I mean, just everything we talked about. I'd rather talk about it now and get it done, but it's ultimately up to you. So.
I know these questions have like got nothing to do with this, but when do you think I'll be going to the county to like make calls and shit like that?
I don't know. It's a holiday. I guess a few days or something like that. I'm not really sure exactly the timing of it. Maybe a couple days or something like that.
Do you know how much time this case holds?
Well, not exactly, because there's a lot of different factors that go into that. It's basically a decision, another one of those decisions that's made outside of us.
District attorney.
District attorneys make references, and then judges make sentences based off of guidelines. That's kind of how.
So basically, those guys that you showed me,
Mm-hmm.
will we all be facing the same or different, depending on the evidence?
Depends on the evidence. Depends on your statement. Depends on a lot of different factors. Like I said, like I kind of pointed out a while ago, everybody are individuals.
Right.
Those guys explain their perspective of what happened, and that's their thing. You explain your perspective of what happened, and then that's going to be your thing. That's theirs, and this is yours.
Okay, so you know, I seen the article, right?
Mm-hmm.
You only showed me two guys. What happened to the third guy?
The third guy? I showed you 3 people.
No, but that's not the guy I seen on the article.
My other picture must have fell out. The other small picture I had. That little one I had that I cut out. Must have fell out of my book. Well, how about I show you this one? It's got everything.
Basically, this is the people I seen on the article.
Okay.
I seen this guy on the article, and this guy, and this guy.
Okay. Those are 3. Those are 3 I showed you.
No, you ain't showing me this guy.
I'm gonna go check your desk, otherwise it's not tucked in one of these.
You think you can find it? No.
Right here.
There it is.
Yeah, that's not that guy.
We know who he is.
Huh?
We know who he is. I didn't print out his picture maybe, but I know who he is.
Right. That's these 2 guys and that guy, the guy I seen on the article.
Okay.
I'm just wondering why you didn't show me his picture. That's all.
There's no specific reason. Just didn't print it out, I guess. Can though, we already talked to him. What did you see in the article? What did they say?
He said that those 3 guys are being charged in that shooting at the gas station.
So you know we talked to him.
Yeah, I mean,
It might have just been a mistake on my part not printing out his picture, but I mean,
Yeah,
I can print it out if you want me to, but
Huh?
I can print it out if you want me to, but yeah, we know when we talked to him already.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I know y'all talked to him, because obviously they, I said, obviously y'all talked to him, right, because they're charged. So, like, if we talk to, like, if I was to talk to you tomorrow, like, what I said already, it's not going to be used yet, is it?
You mean the statement you gave?
Yeah.
As far as what we talked about here today?
Yeah.
Well, it's all recorded, so it's nothing we can really.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah, it's nothing we can really do to make it not. We still have to document it. But with documenting things, believe it or not, when we come in these rooms, the first time we talk to people, they don't necessarily tell us the truth all the time, right?
Right.
So no one's looking at it like it's a process. It's a process that we go through before we get to talking about things. And everybody understands that. Nobody expects that we're going to come sit down in this room, cheers some sodas, drink, and just talk about things. Like we expect, people expect a up and down and things like that. So no one's going to be upset that when you first sat down to make a statement that you didn't just come out with it. We expect that. It's probably the same thing that anybody would do in this situation, right?
What the hell is this though?
There's more people there than just y'all. You talk about people making statements and things. There's more people there than just y'all, right?
Right.
Okay. So is it fair to say that you know these guys?
I really don't know them guys, bro. That's what's crazy about it, bro.
You seen them that night though?
My bad, but I hope you understand, but it's hard to say.
This is me just trying to take it slow, just one step at a time.
There's just a lot of shit running through my head right now. Like, some serious shit. It's not even just this situation, I'm just thinking about my family most of the part. My family, I created this. This is just bothering me right now.
Hmm.
I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say, but
I understand. You think about your kids. And what's next, right?
that's my only thing about what's next.
And I can sit in this room and make you a bunch of assurances and a bunch of promises and tell you a bunch of things are going to happen that I don't know whether or not they're going to happen. But then I'll be doing the same thing that I'm asking you not to do, right? Right? Like I can't ask you to be truthful and tell me what's going on if I lie to you.
Right.
I can't do that. I could lie to you to try to get you to make a statement, but then I'm a hypocrite. I know that in situations like this, like I explained before, that you telling the truth and you being responsible and you offering an explanation, even if the explanation is a momentary lapse in judgment or you seeing things from a different perspective that might not have happened, that is an explanation that makes you human. That makes it a mistake that you can explain. You can't erase what happened or that night happening, but you can take responsibility and you can offer explanation as to what happened. I don't do that. I don't make people promises. I just think that offering an explanation as to what happened is better than not. Because when you don't offer explanation for what happened, it makes you look like you don't care. And it's somebody's family member involved in this, just like you thinking about your kids, it's somebody else's kid. And it makes you not look
like I care.
Like you care. And that looks bad. I can tell you that much. I can say that looks bad.
That's all I'm thinking about right now.
By not saying anything. That looks bad. I can say that without being an attorney. I can say that looks bad. That's what this opportunity is for. And I can't imagine what you're going through with thinking about your children. I can't imagine what this person's mothers feel either. And a lot of things that allow people to have closure is just another human to human. Like, this is what I seen from my perspective. I might have been wrong, but this is how I seen it play out. I'm sorry, but this is how I seen it play out. Not, oh well, this happened and I don't care. I only can think about myself now. Like, it's not good. It's not good. I know that much. We're talking about real people that we share the world with, right? And it's just people that make these decisions. It's just people. It's just people on the jury. It's just people. The prosecutors are just people. Judges are just people. So no matter how much we try to get around being a person, if this was one of your kids and this happened, you can look at that person, you can be like, man, but why? Or what was the cause of that? Maybe I can go to sleep tonight if I figure out just what he's seen. Maybe a momentary lapse in judgment. Maybe my son was doing something he had any business in doing, but just what was it? That makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Can I use the bathroom again?
Yeah.
This shit really stressful.
I'm over being honest about this situation. What could really help?
Being honest. And tell us what happened from your perspective.
Me being honest, man. Just me personally. I'm not fired, no firearms, nobody I don't know.
Okay.
You have any other pictures? Like,
What's that?
so you have any other pictures like outside the gas station?
Like I said, we have an entire video clip.
You know what I'm saying? Like, out of the video clip, like, do you have any pictures from outside?
We can create pictures from outside if we just screenshot them. That's how we got these pictures. We just screenshotted the video.
Would I be able to see it?
Yeah, we can show you the photos. Again, kind of keep getting back to that same point.
Yeah.
I'm showing you the photos.
Yeah.
Why are we showing you the photos? At some point, we gotta know that we're talking about the same thing, and not just you want to know some information. It's like, are we talking about the same thing? Are we talking about your Michael Jordan being at the gas station, or are we talking about looking at some photos? You know what I mean? From our perspective. So
I'm talking about the whole situation, period.
what did you see from your perspective? What happened? There's obviously a lot going on in here. There's a conversation here. There's a person here. All of these people seem to be interacting in some kind of way. We don't necessarily know what was being said. What was being said?
Can I smoke another cigarette?
Sure. Yeah, we get that. We get that later.
Another question. If you guys talk to the people that provided you, and they tell you what I told you, what did that do?
Well, so the same requirement that we use for your credibility is what we use for people that are witnesses, right? So we still have to use the same test of those people saying that you were somewhere. Now, we just talked about the fact that you know this article exists. You know this article exists long before you came into custody. It's not a stretch to say that you could have said, hey, police asked you, I was with you, right? So we still have to ignore all the other things that we talked about, like your face, being at this place and other people putting you at this place, right? We still have to ignore those things. So
I wouldn't have to do that. Tell them people or anything.
What was that?
So I wouldn't have to tell them people to say anything.
Well, maybe you don't. Maybe you good enough friends and they know that the police talk to them just to not say anything or whatever the case might be. So the same barometer or the same test that we use to test the credibility of the person that we talking to in an interview room is the same test that we use when we talking to witnesses on the street. If what they say don't make sense or can't be verified in any way.
You mean shit? What if they have? I'm not trying to throw any what is or anything or keep doing that shit though. But like, all I'm saying is, these people show you proof.
But we know they can't, right? We know they can't. We're sitting in this room right now and we all know that they can't. There's nothing that they can do that can remove you from that gas station. There's nothing that they can do. We all know that. So no matter what it is that they say, we would have to ignore the things that we already know. And we can't. I can take that and I can present that and I can say that these people said he was here. And then I can present all this other stuff and then be like, no, he wasn't. I've done it. I've been there. I've been a part of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these investigations. We get to trial. They'll file an alibi motion right before the trial, week before the trial. We go out, we talk to those people, and those people know that in order for their statement to hold up, they're going to have to hold their hand up in court and say, I verify that everything I'm about to say is true under the penalty of perjury, which is a felony. And they say, I'm not that interested in making a statement on Jermichael's behalf if I might go to prison.
So basically, if they come, is what you're saying, they can go to jail.
That's right, if they make a false statement.
Even with proof?
Can they prove that? Be honest.
On the 30th, yes they can.
Can they prove it on the 1st?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I guess if that's the case, then.
But yes and no.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, fuck it, man.
What's up?
Alright, I'm ready. So where you want me to start at?
Just start from when you arrived at the gas station.
You telling me that what I'm saying now
And the other shit that I provided y'all, the alibi shit, that shit is erased, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So what transpired is what you mean?
Yes.
I can tell you who I do know in this picture right here.
Okay.
This is my cousin.
What's your cousin's name?
I mean, he's not really my cousin, but I know him as Drizzle.
His what?
Drizzle.
Drizzle? You don't know his real name?
Yeah. I put a lot of people in my family, but they're not really family.
Okay. Who else?
That's the only person I know. Like I told you, I don't know those other guys. Basically, bro.
Okay. That's who you came with?
Yeah, him.
You came with Drizzle. What did you guys arrive at?
We walked.
You walked. Okay. Where did you guys walk from?
We walked from his house. I know it's like by that little center, MLK.
Center on MLK? Okay. Alright. And what did you guys come to the gas station for?
For Black and Mild.
For a Black and Mild? Okay. Alright. So, what happened after you guys arrived?
After we arrived, him and this guy had a couple words.
Okay.
About a phone that was on the countertop.
What was the problem with the phone?
Well, my cousin was drunk a little bit. He thought it was his phone.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a couple words. He pulled out a gun though.
Mm-hmm.
But I had to tell him, like, he drunk, bro. He don't know what's going on. He believed that's his phone, but I know for a fact it's not his phone.
Okay.
So I told him, like, I told my cousin, like, that ain't your phone, cause
Mm-hmm.
tripping.
Yeah.
And then after that, that's when this guy walked in.
Mm-hmm.
I guess he walked up to him
Mm-hmm.
and he tried to shake his hand. I don't know what they had going on or anything,
Mm-hmm.
but he wasn't trying to shake his hand though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I found that kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm trying to tell my cousin, like, let's go, let's get up out of here. Then we get outside. That's when this guy, he just asked me questions and shit. I was telling him, like, shit, I don't know what y'all got going on with me and Cuz when I leave. As we leaving, this guy get in his car, starts pulling off. That's when I see one of these two start shooting. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I did not fire at that car at all.
Mm-hmm.
I did let off shots in the air though.
Okay.
Like from the video, y'all probably think I fired at the car.
Mm-hmm.
I promise to God, my shots went towards the air.
Okay.
I never hit that car.
Well, why'd you fire?
I fired to get these guys away from me too, and my cousin had words with him. I didn't know what they was doing with us or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I was just trying to.
So it's just you, and Drizzle.
Yes.
This guy here has an altercation with this guy about.
No.
He has an altercation with this guy about something. He's trying to shake his hand when he comes in.
Mm-hmm.
He's not trying to shake his hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
He tells him to pull his knives down.
Mm-hmm.
But then this guy, you see how he's right here?
Mm-hmm.
He walks up to me just looking at me. I'm just wondering, like, what the fuck going on? Like, what y'all got going on, bro?
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I fixing myself in the situation. You tell the gas station, man, unlock the door, type of shit. Like, he pulled his gun out and everything. So I'm like, what the hell do y'all got going on, bro?
This guy pulled a gun out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I seen what kind of gun it was and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Pulled it out, and then that's when they started pulling all their guns out. He already had his gun out.
From the start?
Yeah, from the start. Like, it was like on his arm, under his armpit.
Yeah.
Shit. And there was I seen the drum on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then so we walked outside. That's when, as you can see, like, they standing by us and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm asking, like, what the fuck y'all got going on? Like, I don't even know these guys. I don't even know why I stayed and had a conversation with him.
Yeah.
But then I seen him reach behind his back. That's when I started kind of walking away.
Who reached behind their back?
He did.
Okay.
He was standing behind him. He kind of reached behind his back. I'm thinking they finna try to do something to my cousin. So that's when he walked all the way to the left. Just let off like a lot of shots. That's when I'm like, what the fuck?
Which one let off a lot of shots?
These two.
These two let off a lot of shots?
Yes. Like, they just started shooting.
Okay.
And then, like, I turned around, I just shot in the air like 3 times.
Okay. Alright. Let's add some structure to this. Alright. So,
See a lighter again.
yeah. So, this is Big Dude. This is my guy here, your cousin Drizzle, and our guy right here. So you and Drizzle come to the store, just coming to get a black and mild, walking from his place.
Yes.
When you get to the store, this guy's not here yet.
No, when me and my cousin got to the store, he was pulling up.
He was pulling up at kind of around the time you guys were.
As I'm like walking towards the door,
Mhm.
he was pulling up.
Yep.
In parks.
Gotcha. Did you see what kind of car he pulled up in?
Yeah.
What kind of car was it?
It was a red Kia.
Red Kia? So
I thought it was stolen.
You thought it was stolen? Why'd you think it was stolen? Just because
Look
it's
who he
a
at.
Kia? Yeah, it's over there. That's fair enough. He pulls up. You went into the gas station before him? You and your cousin? So you guys come into the gas station. Did you guys walk through the store at all, or did you just go to the counter to get the black and mild?
That, I believe, I think my cousin went to the coolers to
Yeah.
grab something. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Really.
Alright. So, at the time where you see him interacting with him, trying to shake his hand, where are you at in the store?
Still standing right there.
You're standing right here, so you've seen these two kind of interact. Okay. Then, what did you see him do after he refused to shake his hand?
I believe he walked to the back.
Okay. Alright. Did you hear any conversation between these two as to why they weren't going to shake hands? Okay. And then...
No, matter of fact, I did.
Okay.
They said something about, like, I believe he robbed him earlier that day or something.
He robbed him? Okay.
Yeah.
Did they seem like they knew each other?
Like, they knew each other, but it was like some type of animosity between each other. So it's
Gotcha.
like, I automatically knew there was a problem between the two.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when all this shit transpired. Went outside, like I said before,
Mm-hmm.
and that's when that shit happened. That's when me and Cuz left.
Your cousin didn't have a gun at all?
He did in his pocket, but
He did, but he didn't shoot?
no.
Okay. What kind of gun did you have?
I had a Glock 23.
Glock 23? That's a 9? What is it, 40?
To be honest,
How many times did you shoot?
I did pick my shells up and leave.
You picked them up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put them in the sewer and left.
What sewer did you put them in?
In that area, I can't comprehend what sewer though.
Gotcha. So somewhere in that area, you pick your casings up and toss them. Do you remember how many times you shot?
Just 3 times.
3 times you shot? Okay. And you shot over the car?
Yeah, I never shot towards the car.
You never shot towards the car?
None of my bullets hit the car.
Okay.
I know that for a fact.
Okay. So you've seen where you were shooting?
Yeah.
So you know that you didn't hit the car? Okay.
I know for a fact I didn't hit that car.
Alright. Aside from your
Because
cousin?
it was,
Yeah.
the car was too close for me to just be how they was, just shooting at the car.
Yeah.
knew like something.
But you seen them shooting at the car?
Yeah.
Okay.
In front of my face.
So before this day, the only person on this photo that you knew was your cousin?
Yes, sir.
You didn't know any of these other guys before this day, before this interaction? None of them?
I don't even know their names.
Okay. All right. You come to the gas station, you kind of get caught in the middle of whatever they got going on.
Basically, that's really what happened.
Okay. All right.
That's why I'm so.
I can see why you're so reluctant to talk about it now. Okay. All
Can I
right.
get that cigarette, please?
Yeah, absolutely.
Shit.
Let me just look at something else on the video real quick, okay? Then we'll be right back in, all right? You need anything else? Anything else to drink?
What kind of snacks do you
You said what?
What kind of snacks do you guys have?
We got a ton of snacks, man. We got a lot of snacks. We got cookies, honey buns, all kind of stuff. Chips.
What kind of honey buns?
I'll find one for you. I'll get you a honey bun. Just have to watch that. We just watched the video all the way through again, and it's exactly what you said.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah, exactly how you laid it out. You came with Drizzle. And the interactions happening there. We can kind of see Drizzle on the phone. Kind of like slapping his pockets and looking around like he's looking for his phone, kind of like you said. And then everybody eventually walk outside and the shots. Did your gun have a switch?
Yes. Hell no.
Is not a switch on there?
Hell.
Okay. You shoot in the air and then you kind of ran back the same direction that
Yeah,
you.
and I was just thinking like, I didn't throw them in the sewer. They should be on the side of the gas station.
Did you just pick them up and toss them? Okay. All right.
Where's that gun that you were shooting that night?
This. Is that helping you too?
What was that?
I said, is that helping you too?
You been honest, right? You been honest. Just keep being honest.
It's at my cousin's house.
What cousin?
It's Brown Deer.
What's the address?
It's 92
Son of July.
I just left it over there.
You just left it at his house. That's where you went after all this happened?
Like after I got back from out of town, yeah.
Okay. And how long ago was that?
That would be like November 18th.
November 18th? That's when you left it there?
And then I went to my baby mother's house.
Did he know you left it there?
Yeah, I believe.
You told him? Okay.
I just made a little lie, like, I don't want to be around no guns right now, just keep it from me.
Okay. So he didn't know, you didn't tell him what was going on?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he saw what was going on.
Okay. Did you talk to anybody else about what happened?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I didn't want nobody to know.
You and Drizzle talk about it? Really?
He just really told me to stay low.
Yeah.
But you guys see, I wasn't trying to hide or anything.
Well, you came to court, right?
Yeah. I already knew what was going to happen.
Mm.
Like, I wasn't trying to run or anything. I just came to court.
Okay.
Can I get another cigarette? Is that possible?
Yeah. Actually, let's talk about this first before we do the cigarette. So, at some point, we're going to go out. We're going to try to find this gun and things like that. So, we're just going to ask you if you can voluntarily give a DNA sample, because we just use that for comparison purposes. It's kind of what we do. You've been honest with us. You told us it's basically just swabbing on your cheek. We just swab your cheeks and then we compare that to scene evidence. You've been honest with us, but we just do this basically just to be thorough, because they'll ask us whether or not we collect the DNA or not. So we basically just collect DNA just to be thorough, just in case we want to send anything out to the crime lab and things like that for DNA purposes. The district attorney likes for us to do that. So it's just, we take 2 cotton swabs, rub it on each side of your mouth, put it in an envelope, put it on inventory. If we decide to send anything out regarding to the crime lab, now we have it, and then they're asking us about it. Is that cool? All right.
Thank you.
Fam, I tried to break it up in pieces. And if I would have broke this interrogation up into two, y'all would have kept saying, fam, where's that, where's that? So if you got this far, as you know, it took all of the 3.5 to get this interrogation out of him. But in fact, it was over 6 hours. That was me editing all the time he had to wait isolated from the detectives. So, you guys pretty much heard it all of this story. It's always going to be at least one person out of the crew who fold, fam. Just life. Now, Jermichael's saying he shot in the air. I don't know if you take that for a grain of salt. But they all knew each other, which is probably why the first dude in part 1 was nervous. He was scared, man. He ain't want to talk because he ain't want them boys to double back on him. And the thing about it, because of that, he still was arrested on the same day of losing his brother. And that's just how it is for the Justice Department when it comes to these situations. And most of the time, it's in the inner city. That's what we go through. But I want you guys to talk to me in the comments, family. Let me know how you guys feel about this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until then, I'll catch you guys on the next one.